Back now with Rick Springfield here in our Second Cup Cafe. You mentioned something to me in the break a little earlier that I thought was interesting. I was saying, oh, I think my son's really going to like this. And one little girl has actually taken these songs and sort of, they're her own creative inspiration, it turns out.
I got a letter from a mom who said her 7-year-old daughter has, because I think they're not just for newborns.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they're, for 0 to 7, 0 to 8. But she created her own ballet to them, which I thought was really, really sweet.
That's fantastic. Your kids are now, what, 20 and 23?
20 and 23, and they don't know this record's out, so if you see
They don't?
Kids,
okay, no one tell them.
Please don't mention it. There's some photos. I wanted to put photos of them as babies on the album. So there's a shot of me in Hawaii with my youngest son, who's now 23, lying on my chest asleep when he was 18 months old. And there's another one of my youngest son peering through a coat. Really cute.
Very sweet.
They're
Are you kidding? At this age, it'll help them get a date like nobody's business. They'll love it. But do they ever ask you about these songs, or do you think they've forgotten about them?
I think they've forgotten about them. Yeah. My studio's in my home, so they may have heard things through the recording of it. We did over Christmas, so they may have heard that. But they're 20 and 23. They got their own lives.
They're busy. They are busy. I remember that age. But it's fantastic. And if you would, I have to say, a lot of people outside don't yet know this album, but they do, of course, know you for your big hit, Jesse's Girl, which we're all very excited you're going to be singing for us a little later. There's a huge crowd assembled on the plaza. Would you perhaps indulge us and walk out with me and maybe say hello?
Absolutely, as long as it's not too cold, right?
No, not too cold at all. Not too cold at all.
No,
so
sure.
we'll take a walk outside for the next half hour. We'll be back with more. This is the Early Show on CBS.
It is the Early Show. Trust me. I got up for it.
Here's Erica Hill here in New York, also of CNN's AC360, and you think you're having a good time, Raggy? Look at who I'm here with. The one and only
Wait a second.
Rick Springfield, who is going to be back.
Good. Is he moving in on my best girl?
In our Second Cup Cafe. Very excited to sing this song. We're all excited to hear it.
You watch it, Springfield. You tell him watch it.
What's it? All right, I'll relay that message, Rags. Don't you worry. As you can see, as you can see, a huge crowd here to see everybody. We're going to get back with a little more Chris Raggy in Detroit, more Rick Springfield. But before we can do that, we want to check in with Priya David, standing by at the news desk. One last look at the morning's headlines.
Crowd out here, and of course it's all about the Final Four here on CBS. We have our own rock stars and national champions. Rick, check this out. The ladies over here are the national champion cheerleaders, Division II from the Southern Connecticut State University Owls. What do you think?
I have a soft spot for cheerleaders, and I always have.
There we go. I'll tell you what. Southern Connecticut State University in New Haven, Connecticut. It'll be a windy one today for them. You take a look all across the country. Nothing like pom-poms on the plaza. I got to tell you, we're also cheering because we have a new family member. Inside to you.
Here early next Saturday when we show you how to get your grill ready for those big summer barbecues. Maybe make